Hello, everybody, and welcome to the first career simulation episode here with CutterGauthier, a fifth-round pick in 2022 by the Philadelphia Flyers. But the man did not want to sign in the city of brotherly love. Since growing up, he's been a fan of the Pittsburgh Penguins and Sidney Crosby, his favorite player. He chose not to sign with the Flyers, so he was traded to Anaheim, and he's looking to have a heck of a career. Only 20 years old. A lot of hype in this man. Prototypical power forward. He's going to start off as an 82 overall, third line checking role with a medium elite potential. But we're going to be playing him on the second line in year one. And looking at year one, Ryan Strome led the Ducks in points. Troy Terry second. CutterGauthier in his rookie year, 56 points in 79 games. All in all, not too shabby, minus 16. Failed to get 20 goals, but he's got potential to score 30 to 40 with this Ducks team. We'll take it. All in all, not a bad year for his rookie season. 2 years left on his rookie deal, so he's got to find a way to improve next year to try and earn that big money. Ducks finished 31, 42, and 9. Good for 8th place in the Pacific Division. Be another solid high-end pitch for the Anaheim Ducks, as they have just not found their groove, and they're trying to find their way back to the playoffs, and they're hoping CutterGauthier will be the key for that. Year one sim as the Dallas Stars win in the Stanley Cup against the Florida Panthers. Mikko Rantanen wins the Art Ross. I could see that, and the Hart. He has a heck of a year here in Dallas. Quinn Hughes wins the Norris. Back-to-back years. Rantanen wins the Lady Byng. Celebrini wins the Calder. Rantanen goes the Conn Smythe. Vezina, Freddie Anderson. Gavrikov, Bill Masterson. Crosby wins the Selke. Rantanen. Wow, what a year for Rantanen. He almost won like 70% of the awards himself. And looking at the playoff tree, oh, no, it wasn't Florida. They won against Tampa. All right, they won in 5, too. Pretty decisive there. They beat Edmonton in 7 games. Not too shabby for Dallas. Now looking at year 2, Mason McTavish leads the team in points. Ryan Strome, Troy Terry, CutterGauthier. He reaches 20 goals for the first time in his career. 53 points. Not a bad season for a second line forward. Hopefully he can find a way to grow just a little bit more. Ducks finished with a winning record to finish 5th in the Pacific. So they're on their way. Just a little more grooming here for Anaheim. But their youngsters with Gauthier could be climbing their way to the playoffs here soon. Just missing out the playoffs by 8 points. The Canucks, oh man. If there's no Quinn Hughes there, they're going to be in trouble like this. 70 points. And looking at the playoff, the Stanley Cup, Colorado and Pittsburgh go at it. Colorado wins in 6. All those talks of Crosby going to Colorado and win a cup. And he could have done it, but he faces off against them and loses in 6. Looking at the awards, Colorado Avalanche. Now that's their second in 5 years. Florida wins the President's Trophy again. Barkov wins Art Ross. And the Hart, my goodness, his offensive potential jumped through the roof. Reinhart wins the Lady Byng. Calder goes to Demidov. Makar wins the Conn Smythe. Hill wins the Vezina and the William and Jennings. My goodness. Hiller wins the Jack Adams. Crosby, another Selke. Ted Lindsay. Pasternak, he wins the Maurice Richard Trophy over Matthews. So definitely interesting there. Gauthier now 110 points in his career in 162 games. Not a bad pace for the man. He's jumped up to an 89 overall. He is going to be a huge boost for Anaheim in year 3. If he can find his groove, he's going to be on the first line now with McTavish and Troy Terry. And hopefully that can find Anaheim a chance for the playoffs. James Higgins on the third line. Now, oh my goodness, Anaheim could be scary here in a couple of years. Year 3, CutterGauthier leads the team in points. 76, and he reaches 30 goals for the first time in his career. Troy Terry tied with him with 76. Now 186 points in 244 games. 68 goals, 118 assists. And he's looking to make the playoffs. He's got only 4 game-winning goals this year. Only 1 last year, 3 in his rookie year. Definitely getting some goals on the power play. Dallas is back in the Stanley Cup final. But the Rangers sweep them in 4 as the Anaheim Ducks lose in Game 7 to the runners-up Dallas Stars. Anaheim almost finds a way to win the Cup in year 3 with CutterGauthier. But there's always room to improve. Signs of good things to come. Looking at the playoff contending points, Terry led the team in playoff points. CutterGauthier, he only got 2 goals, but he was dishing the puck. 19 points in total. Pretty solid for his first playoff performance. Over a point per game. You can take that as a young player. Something to build off right there. That is huge. Nice signs of building block for the future. As Anaheim finished 43, 32, and 7. And the Rangers win the Cup since first time since 94. Devils, President's Trophy winner. Stützle winning some hardware. My goodness. Leonard wins the Calder. Zibanejad, Conn Smythe. Besner, Ettinger. Mikola Hiller again wins the Jack Adams. Ryan O'Reilly. Alright. Connor Bedard wins the Maurice Richard Trophy. Interesting move there. Alright, year 4. Let's see if CutterGauthier can reach 80 points for the first time in his career. He keeps on going above and beyond, so hopefully he can find a way to keep on improving. His stats are getting there. This time he's going to be playing with James Higgins and Troy Terry. McTavish, Carlson, Zetterlund on the second line. Granlund, Vetrano, and Senec on the third. Offensively, the Ducks look scary. CutterGauthier looking for a career 200 points. And he's looking for goal number 100 in his career this season. I feel like he could reach that. With him and James Higgins together, anything's possible. In year 4, Higgins leads the team in points. 87. Gauthier 75. 51 assists. Pretty solid back-to-back years for CutterGauthier. Just shy of 100 goals, though, on his career. 261 points. 326 games. I would like to see if he can reach 100 points a season. But only 1 playoff performance in 4 years so far. Definitely itching to get a shot at the Stanley Cup. CutterGauthier only 24 years old. Still lots of time. As the Ducks, even with that stacked offense, go 36, 44, and 2. And will miss the playoffs. And the San Jose Sharks actually win the Cup in 6 against the Devils. Dallas gets swept in the Western Conference Final. They are having a heck of a 4-year span there. My goodness, Dallas, there's hockey in Texas, I tell you. San Jose, though, wins their first ever Stanley Cup. Now Anaheim has something to chase. I would say, though, there's not a lot of back-to-back winners right now. It's pretty evenly matched. Connor McDavid wins the Art Ross and the Hart. He's back winning awards. Norris goes to McCarr. Bjork, Montreal. Eklund wins the Conn Smythe. Skinner wins a Vezina? No way. Crazier things have happened, I guess. Crosby keeps on winning the Selke. Pasternak wins his second Maurice Richard Trophy. Interesting. Alright. This simulation world, I tell you, people. You never know what's going to happen. And now Carlson, he's jumped up. So Gauthier is going to be playing on the second line with McTavish and Adam Fantilli. I don't know if that's going to wreck his stats, but that's still a pretty deadly second line. Sitting at 261 points, he should still be able to get 60 to 80 points this year. There's no reason why he shouldn't. And he's got 4 more years left on his contract. Taking him to 28 years old, making just under $6.5 million a year. I think now would be the time for Anaheim to make a cup run. Because he got solid lineup there all around. Dostal. I don't know if he's going to be the goalie to do it, though. It might be time for a change in net for Anaheim. Year 5, Hagens with 92 points. Carlson, Terry, Mintyukov. CutterGauthier has a bit of a down year, 57, 17 goals. So maybe the second line isn't the place for him. But he does get 100 goals in his career, 318 points, 209 assists. All in all, he's been playing pretty well for Anaheim. He could do better. James Hagens has been tearing it up since he got drafted. Hagens might be a Hall of Famer the way he's been playing. And the San Jose Sharks win their second straight Stanley Cup back-to-back, getting revenge against the Pittsburgh Penguins, this time winning in 6. Crosby 0 for 2 in the Stanley Cup final this series, as he's found a way to bring Pittsburgh back to the promised land. Just can't get over the hump. My goodness. And all of a sudden San Jose is turning into a dynasty. The first team in this series to win back-to-back cups. Maple Leafs win the President's Trophy. Crosby wins the Art Ross. Isn't this guy over 40? What is going on? Oh, and the Hearts. This guy refuses to retire. Hughes wins the Norris over Makar. Crosby wins the Lady Bang. All this guy does is win. Oh my goodness. Toffoli wins the Conn Smythe. Decord wins the Vezina. Shesterkin the Jennings. Pollitt wins the Masterton. Paco wins the Jack Adams. Thomas wins the Frank J. Selfie over Crosby. But he wins Ted Lindsay. And Nathan McKinnon, a Maurice Richard Trophy winner, his second in the series. Interesting. Usually he's kind of more of a playmaker, but he's lighting the lamp. Now CutterGauthier, year 6. He's going to stay on the second line here and see if he can have a bounce back season. Leo Carlson's kind of overtaking his first line spot right now. So maybe if we can put him back with Hagens, then he could probably reach a 100-point season. But this Anaheim team needs to make the playoffs first. My goodness. And goalies is going to be the question mark for Anaheim right now. So we'll see if they can make the playoffs with this goalie lineup. Wow. Silovs if we trust. And another impressive year for Hagens, 85 points. CutterGauthier has a real down year, lowest point total of his career. 49, 17 goals, 32 assists. 26 years old. He's going downhill. I think we got to put him on the first line next year. He's just got to find a way to gel. And Hagens is going to be the guy to do it. Thomas Sunacek, 31-win season. But that goals against is ugly. And Anaheim actually finishes above 500. So that is interesting there. I thought they were going to have a losing season. The Devils win the Cup. San Jose went to 3 straight Stanley Cups. They lose this one in Game 6 to New Jersey as they get some revenge on the Sharks from 2 years ago. Pittsburgh makes it to the Eastern Conference Finals again. I don't know who's on Pittsburgh right now, but man, there's something in the water there with Crosby. It's a human cheat code. That's all I can say. Now we look at the awards here. Devils end the Sharks run. Florida wins another President's Trophy. Bedard wins his first Art Ross. The Hart goes to Mitch Marner, who stays in Toronto. Makar, another Norris. Stankoven wins the Lady Bang. Misa wins the Calder. Hughes, Conn Smythe. Dustin Wolf in Florida wins some goalie awards. That's going to be a rough one for Calgary fans. Potko, Jack Adams again. Thomas winning his second straight Selke. Bedard wins the Ted Lindsay. And the Richard. A heck of a year for Connor Bedard. And now CutterGauthier is going to be on the first line with Carlson and Hagens. There's no reason why this man can't reach 100 points now. Hagens, Carlson, and Gauthier should be the top line in the league. After only getting 49 points last year, he's looking for a big bounce back season, and this line should do it. The Ducks have only made the playoffs once, so in year 7, can they find a way to get there? Defensively, they should be just fine. That is a solid top 4. goaltenders. They have Jacob Fowler in net now. So you have a solid goaltender to leave you. Solid backup. Anaheim should make a run. And making a run. Game 7. Stanley Cup Finals. Toronto 61, 15-6. Anaheim playing as underdogs. Alright, Game 7. 1-0. Nylander on Fowler. Second period. 2 goals. Alright, Palinchuk cuts it down to 2-1. Anaheim looking for a Stanley Cup. CutterGauthier looking for something here. Get some hardware. Oh, and Fantilli on Nabokov ties it up, so it's 2-2. Top of the circle snipe. Power play, nothing happening there. Oh my goodness, are we going to have Game 7 overtime? We are. So I'll let the announcers take it away, people. Enjoy.
I love this save, James. I mean, the goaltender is so aggressive on this play. Doesn't give the shooter any time to get rid of it.
Picked up along the boards by Minchikov. From the open ice, they gain the line. Here's a shot. Oh, a clutch save. Slides it across. Denied by the goaltender.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
And a save. All sorts of pressure here in the offensive end. They are really applying the squeeze. Oh, some strong physicality on the play. And he coughs it up with the pass. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Here we go, one-man rush. Scooped up along the wall by Gore. Feeds it over on the attack. Looking to end it. And he denies him with a monstrous save here in overtime. Feeds it over. Oh, you gotta love the effort as he blocks that. Scores him on the one-timer. And look at this. They turn this offensive end into a pressure cooker. And the team come up with it in their own end. And they'll skate it out of the zone. Anaheim's got the puck along the wall. And the lane's clogged up blocking that. The Ducks gain possession. Anaheim's got it in their own zone. Quick pass across to Lakovic. Grabs the puck and looks to make something happen. Grabbed along the board by Bonk. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Moves it to Matthews. Toronto's got the puck against the half wall. The center feed! And that's intercepted. The Ducks play it along the boards. Puts it on net. Denies him on the play. Picked up along the wall by Knies. The Leafs get a hold of the puck along the boards. Tried to get too cute with it and loses possession. And he takes the feed. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. The Leafs have it against the wall. The Ducks go to work on offense. Huge steal in his own end. Anaheim's got the puck inside the defensive zone. A chance in the rush here. Oh, what a save on the play. Moves it quickly over to Knies. Goes right to the crease for the win. McTavish is taking it from his own end. Now over to Gauthier. Quick feed to Hagen. Loves the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. How did he stop that one?
The goaltender is very aware of where that puck is in that low slot area and defends his crease by getting out, being aggressive, and taking away any of the net.
This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. Hagen's got the puck, and they'll go on the attack. Toronto's got the puck. The Leafs take it across the blue line. Shot! And cut that one out of the net. And the goalie covers up for the whistle.
Nylander's been feeling it, James. You know who else is feeling it? His teammates. They have been the beneficiaries of a great leader on the ice who's just been distributing the puck and generating a ton of offense.
Hagen's gained possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. Anaheim's looking to break out of their own end. Look out, here they come on the attack. Picked off by Richard. Moves the puck. Here's a short pass to Leonard. The Ducks gain control of the puck. Moves the puck across to Gauthier. Good stand-up hit. With possession along the wall. The Ducks scoop it up along the boards. Toronto's got control of it now from their own end. Anaheim's got it from behind the net. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Richard. And he can't hang on after that hit. The Ducks gain control of the puck against the wall. The Leafs take possession here in the open ice. Klein's got it along the wing. And he gets all of that one as it was teed up with the slapper, but he turns it aside. Quick shot! Handles that one. A big face-off here inside the offensive end. And they take possession here in the offensive zone, and time to go on the attack. Fowler's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. Toronto's got it, and they're on the attack. Takes a shot, and he makes the save. Loose puck battle along the boards. And the play continues. Forces the turnover. The Ducks have it behind the net. That's a solid check on the play. Anaheim's got it across the line. Toronto's got the puck along the wall. Nice poke check inside the attacking zone. And that's intercepted by Moore. There's the horn, and we will play on. Sudden death overtime continues after this. Gets her overtime picks in because they are ready to drop the puck. Swim moment lies ahead for both sides. Overtime continues. Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead. And coach is looking for an explanation here from the official.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting the refs here because he wants to know why his team is being penalized more often, and it's clearly having a factor in the game.
Tight game in a critical time for the penalty-killing unit as they take to the ice in hopes of trying to kill this one off.
Oh, James, a power play in overtime. Who is going to be the hero in this one?
Takes the feed at the point. That's a great heads-up play to break up the pass. Anaheim's got the puck along the boards. Taken along the wall by Zellweger. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. A little dipsy dude looking to end it, and he keeps it alive. What a stop! On the attack along the boards. Can't stay on his feet after Does it look easy with the stop? Here we go. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here now in the O-zone. Face-off coming up, and Cheryl, a critical one at that for both sides here.
Well, you know that the goaltender is extremely fatigued. I mean, just look at the last shift. I mean, in their own zone, finding ways to get the puck out. And, of course, the opponent just owning play, hemming them in, and finding ways to get the puck to the net. So they got to continue that pressure. And if you're on the goaltender side, you got to make sure you get it out of the zone and give him some rest.
Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. For the win! Oh, we are still tied. What a stop! Now into the offensive zone from the right side. Takes the puck at the point. Here's a shot. That's gloved by Nabokov. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Hagen's at the face-off dot, ready to win this draw on the man advantage. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Keeps a hold of it on the play. Unloads one. They score! Overtime winner! And there is your Stanley Cup champions!
The childhood dream comes to an end as they're victorious to win the Stanley Cup, James. What an unbelievable moment that they've shared together. The sacrifices, the preparation, and it all culminates in this. A win, a victorious Stanley Cup.
The moment of truth has arrived. Lord Stanley is about to be handed out.
Ah, so much fun. You can feel and sense the dream is alive. It is right there, and I'm really curious to see who hoists it over their head first, James.
And here comes Cap, the engine, the lifeblood, the heart and soul of this squad. And he's finally a Stanley Cup winner.
Yeah, for the first time to be able to hoist that cup is an incredible feeling. I can just imagine the emotion that's circulating through his veins. But he has done everything for this team, both on and off the ice. This is a deserved and earned moment.
Oh, what a moment. He's been waiting his entire career for this. This grizzled veteran finally getting his mitts on the cup.
And the emotion is written all over his face. What I love, James, is watching the emotion of all of his teammates as he was able to hoist it.
Well, a well-deserved Stanley Cup winner right here. What a performance when it came to finding the puck in the net.
Brian, you need players to find the back of the net if you want to win. You got to score goals, and that's exactly what he did. He led his team, and now he gets to hoist the cup.
You know, for some routines, Cheryl, you say it's old hat. I don't think winning the Stanley Cup multiple times ever gets tiresome.
Oh, it can't be, James. And it's no fluke, right? You know that he plays in the regular season, how difficult it is to make the playoffs. And then to be able to go round after round. I'm telling you, he's seasoned, and that lends right through the dressing room.
Cheryl, I love this moment. Nobody ever looks their best in this picture, but this is the moment everybody loves.
Oh, you're grizzled, you're sweaty, you're banged up, you name it, you've been through it, but you did it all. You sacrificed your body, you sacrificed everything to be in the moment, each and every one of you. Now you get to do it together, get this fabulous celebration photo, one that will go on your wall and you'll never forget.
Year 7, what a success for Anaheim and CutterGauthier, back up to a 70-point season. Offensively, we were hoping for a bit more, but Higgins, Carlson, Gauthier did just enough in the regular season. The playoffs, they stepped up. And the Ducks win the Stanley Cup, their second one in franchise history. CutterGauthier's first in his 7th year in the league. Now sitting at 440 points, 153 goals, 287 assists. All right, we'll take that. He's so far not reached even 80 points in his career, but only through year 7. Second time in the playoffs, 17 points in 25 games. So he's got 36 points in 42 playoff games. He's built for the playoffs, apparently. This guy has got some Stanley Cups on the way. The way this Anaheim squad is looking. Only 27 years old, free agent next year if Anaheim can retain him. And looking at the playoff tree, Anaheim with 7 games against San Jose, 7 against the Canucks, swept Bedard and the Blackhawks, and 7 against the Maple Leafs. So all in all, a pretty long playoff schedule for Anaheim, but they come through. And you can't ask for much more. What a miracle run going up against the President's Trophy winning Toronto Maple Leafs, as they had themselves a heck of a run, going 4-2 against Boston, through 5 against Florida. But man, oh man, Anaheim comes through. After seeing San Jose win 2 Stanley Cups, they beat them in 7 games in round 1. If they made the Stanley Cup in 4 straight years, oh, that would be something. Austin Matthews winning some hardware again. The Art Ross and the Hart. Norris goes to McCarr once again. Matthews wins the Lady Byng. I don't know if he's got the best sportsmanship. Boyd wins the Calder. McTavish wins the Conn Smythe. Oh, captain, my captain. Nabokov wins the Vezina. Could not stop that Higgins slap shot, though. Bar down. Boyd wins the Masterson. Bonk wins the Jack Adams Award. Bedard wins the Selke. Lindsay goes to Austin Matthews. And the Richard. Well, we will see you guys next time in part 2. Hope you enjoyed, and we'll see if Gauthier can reach 1,000 points in his career. Bye.